I suddenly woke up. The prison was completely flooded. The guards had already fled. The prisoners had already escaped. Only I was still locked in my cell. Water kept rushing in wave after wave. I frantically searched for a way out. Then I spotted a key on the table. I quickly took off my belt. I desperately tried to hook that key, but the table had no grip. No matter how many times I tried, I failed. Just when I was about to lose hope, the water pushed open a drawer. Hope sparked in me again. I immediately threw out my belt. This time it finally hooked the drawer. I carefully pulled the table closer. I grabbed the key tightly in my hand. I thought I was about to be saved. I quickly inserted the key into the lock, but no matter how many times I turned it, the door wouldn't open. Anxiety crept over me. I looked up. It was a car key. Before I could react, a power pole crashed down outside. Deadly electricity moved toward me. I was completely stunned. Even if the door opened, I couldn't get out, but I told myself I couldn't give up yet. Soon, I focused on the ventilation duct, but the water kept rising. I jumped desperately but couldn't reach it. In that critical moment, I dove underwater. I grabbed the iron door tightly. I dragged the small bed out with force, surfacing from the water. I stood on the bed and finally touched the iron grate. Just as I was about to push it open, a cold light caught my eye. The grate was locked. I struggled desperately, but the grate wouldn't budge. Despair washed over me like a tide. The water completely covered my head. I took one deep breath, dived underwater, looking for an opportunity. Suddenly, I saw a flashlight on the bed. A glimmer of hope flashed through me. I grabbed it and twisted off the cap. I quickly took out all the parts. I pushed the empty tube above water. I breathed the air desperately, but before I could recover, the electrical wires suddenly shorted out. The room went completely dark. The suffocation hit me again. I pounded the iron grate with all my strength. Finally, the grate opened just a crack. At that moment, a woman's figure appeared in the water. She moved swiftly with a blade. She quickly unscrewed the grate's bolts. Just when I couldn't hold on any longer, she finally opened the iron door. She pulled me back from the edge of death.